When I first came here to YouTube, I enjoyed every aspect of this site, and I truly think this is one of the best ideas for a website since the internet began well over a decade ago. It gave comedians a place to make people laugh, it gave artists a place to show people their work, and it gave musicians a place to share their music. And more importantly, it gave everyone else an opportunity to share their talents with the rest of the community. I think we all loved what this site was when it first started out, before we felt the site was being manipulated. There were just people taking their shot at vlogging, entertaining, and educating at a site called YouTube. People have said here over and over, YouTube as they knew it was dead. Now many people agreed, and many others strongly disagreed. And I guess it all depends on how you feel you're treated here. And if you're one of the few that YouTube has handpicked to be a star and have your videos promoted above all the others, then you really don't have much to complain about. But there is a flip side to this coin. There are numerous channels that get buried, excluded, and banned. Now those channels are not happy to be pushed aside and ignored. Their emails not returned, and their questions not answered. These people still love the idea of YouTube, but they don't like the direction this site is headed. There were two huge events that changed YouTube forever. First, the site was bought by Google, and then shortly after, Viacom sued YouTube for over $1 billion. And ever since these two events happened, this website has never been the same. The reason for this video is because of the poor treatment received by many of the smaller channels here on YouTube. And by smaller, I'm talking most channels that are under 20,000 subscribers and those that are not YouTube partners. As most of you know, a video of mine was removed due to a false copyright claim by Viacom. Only to find out later that Viacom apparently didn't even issue the takedown order. Now this is a problem on many levels. First of all, for YouTube to have a system so flawed that anyone with a generic email address can get a video removed is very troubling. Second of all, to think that this system would allow someone to falsely represent a company in filing such a claim as to show their name in the takedown notice should be very troubling to any company out there that could be falsely accused of taking a video down. So what this video is about is reforming the way copyright claims will be handled by YouTube. There must be Dmca reform here on YouTube immediately. Here's how it can be done to protect both the YouTube users and the copyright holders themselves. First, in order to file a Dmca claim against anyone, a company needs to verify who they are with full contact information, and it needs to be confirmed in order to make any Dmca claims here on YouTube. Second, once all this information has been confirmed, there needs to be one and only one email address that the Dmca claims come from, such as copyright@viacom.com or something along those lines. Third, there needs to be a user ID number that consists of letters and numbers that's unique to that company, like xviacom11 for example. This will ensure that even if someone knew the name of a company's email address they use for takedown orders, they would still need to know the password to make the Dmca claim enforceable. This would eliminate almost all false takedown claims. These three steps would also limit the total amount of takedown orders issued and would allow both the companies and users to know that any Dmca claim is in fact a legitimate takedown order from the true copyright holder. While this list may not be perfect and it can be improved, this will still help eliminate most false copyright claims immediately, and thus reduce the current workload on the YouTube staff. And judging from my own personal experience here, I have to believe there are a lot more false copyright claims made than people think. Judging from YouTube's response to the video Viacom vs. You, which had never been confused with a copyright infringing video, their policy is just to assume full guilt on the accused and impose the harshest of penalties without even checking to see if in fact the video is infringing on the copyright of the original holders. So if you want to try to help fix this problem and let YouTube know you think the system is broken, throw a comment on this video, even if something small like the word support or agree. Also rate and favorite this video and share it with your friends, and most importantly, if you have a legitimate story of a false copyright claim, make a video response and let people know your story. People need to know how big of a problem this is here on YouTube. I just want to thank you all for supporting my channel, and I'll leave this subject in your hands now. It will be up to the YouTube community to tell their own story on videos and channels that have been wrongfully suspended or banned by YouTube. On a final note, the reason why I spent so much time on this subject was because if they can remove videos for any reason at all without justification, what will be the point of even making more videos here on YouTube? Making videos is a lot of work, and if YouTube doesn't even try to make a reasonable system to protect both parties, then there'd be no point making videos on any other subject until this gets fixed. Most of us don't earn any money for making videos. We don't do it for the money. We do it because we enjoy it. And maybe with your help, YouTube will listen and fix this problem once and for all.